Why, hello there. Let's keep your week rolling just right with the right mix of news and conversation. Now, whether you're catching us online, on TV, or on the radio, upon, join the chat. I'm Paolo de Rosario.
Hello there, darlings. I'm Asis-Carilo, a.k.a. Morticia Adams. We're simulcast on Mellow 94.7 BFM. Here's your daily dose of deep dives and good vibes. Welcome to
Beautiful day. Hey, can I just say, partner, you look absolutely horrified.
Why, thank you.
And of course,
And you remind me of Bill Hader.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Halloween special. They said come in costume. Yung option ko, or at least yung effort ko, is Ron Burgundy. Yung result ko, General Luna. But, you know what?
May isa pa nga. Sino ba yung isa?
Romy Diaz.
Wow.
For a different generation, of course. But we're gonna have a lot of fun today because Halloween special nga. And because of that, it is the most terrible segment that I could think of.
Maybe for you, but me,
Yes.
I am so intrigued. This really excites me. So for our Halloween hangout, that's a tongue twister. Halloween hangout with Paranormal Expert, who tells us his best horror story. Plus, does he think something's lurking in our studio? That is something that we are going to be talking about today.
But anyway, later on we'll also be moving on to Weather HQ, where we'll be addressing textile waste through circular fashion. I believe that's fashion when it's circular. But of course, also love hacks with Coach V, where Coach V will tell us her own horror stories about love.
Love can be
Love
horrifying.
can be scary. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Ano mo,
Especially
napakagrabing
if men,
effort na to.
especially if men are ghosts
Kapag
or
ghosting.
involved in ghost
Yes.
flood control
Yes,
projects.
of course. And of course, it's always fun to be here with all of you. If you have any comments, suggestions, or if I look like anyone else that reminds you of whoever, please let us know by our social media pages. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. Where are we, Ann?
That's right. You can like, share, subscribe, and comment as well. We have those comment sections that I always check. Feel free to send us your messages if our costumes are effective today. If you are listening through Mellow 94.7 BFM right now, if you're in the car, if you're not driving, you might want to look at your socials on your phone and check out our costumes today and tell us if it works. Yes, we are also on the Facebook page of Mellow 94.7 BFM. So there are so many ways to get in touch with Morticia Adams or with
Ron Burgundy. But of course, as we mentioned a while ago,
Ron Burgundy slash Romy Diaz.
Romy Diaz, General Luna, whoever you want me to be, I'm that guy. But of course,
I think that background music is for me. That sound effect. Yes.
yes, okay. All right, so we're going to be moving on here because we have a lot to talk about. And of course, we normally do things by checking out the situation on the road.
That's right. Traffic check for this morning. First up, we take a look at EDSA Orense in Makati. On the left side of your screens, you're seeing vehicles heading to Pasay City. As you can see, light traffic on that area. Opposite lane, same situation. Those are the vehicles heading to Shaw Boulevard on the right side of your screens. Light traffic there as well. Now, this time, let's take a look at EDSA White Plains. On the left side of your screens are vehicles heading to Shaw Boulevard, everything green and go. Opposite lane, right side of your screens are vehicles heading to Cubao. Light traffic there as well. It's a good time to drive. Good news for motorists, the expanded vehicle number coding scheme is suspended this Friday, October 31st, in observance of All Saints' Day Eve. Remember to drive safe and remain alert on the roads wherever you are going. And what will the weather be like this Friday? Let's find out from Paolo as he gives us today's forecast from Weather HQ. Take it away, Ron.
Thank you so much, Anne. We're keeping a close watch on several weather systems still affecting different parts of the country today. We start off first with the northeast monsoon or the Amihan. Now, this will bring cool winds to extreme northern Luzon. Meanwhile, the shear line is affecting the portions of northern and central Luzon right about here. And finally, the Intertropical Convergence Zone, or the ITCZ. Now, this continues to influence the southern Luzon region, the Visayas, and Mindanao as well. Now, over northern Luzon first, let's take a look at Batanes, where they will enjoy the cool Amihan breeze under partly cloudy to cloudy skies. But still, watch out for the isolated light rains that you might experience there. Now, if you're heading out, keep that umbrella handy and wear something warm, maybe a fur coat. Now, in Cagayan, Isabela, and Aurora, expect rainy weather throughout the day due to the shear line. Now, residents in low-lying and mountainous areas are advised to remain alert for the possible flash floods or landslides triggered by moderate to occasionally heavy rains. Now, in Metro Manila, Calabarzon, and Mimaropa, you will experience partly cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms brought about by the ITCZ. So be ready for any sudden downpours. For the rest of Luzon, though, this includes Ilocos Sur, Zambales, and the Bicol region, you can expect partly cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms. So whether it's sunshine or rain, keep an umbrella close and it'll be handy for the midday heat and those surprise afternoon showers. Now, let's go to the Visayas area, where the ITCZ will also be the main weather driver, bringing cloudy skies and scattered rains and thunderstorms across western Visayas and the Negros Island region. So if you're visiting your loved ones in the cemetery, don't forget your rain gear. For the rest of the region, generally fair weather is expected, but still, watch out for the isolated rain showers and thunderstorms, especially late in the afternoon or in the evening. We go further down south, where we take a look at the ITCZ. Now, this will bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers all over, as well as thunderstorms at the Zamboanga Peninsula right about there, then Barm, Soxargen, the Davao region, and Lanao del Norte. Now, if you're traveling or driving with your family, since it's a long weekend, take extra clothes, as roads may be slippery. Rather, take extra care, but clothes as well, as roads may be slippery for the rest of Mindanao. Expect partly cloudy skies with isolated light rains. Now, we're also taking a look at an LPA, a low-pressure area, currently outside the Philippines' areas of responsibility. Last located about 1,690 kilometers east of southeastern Mindanao. Now, according to Pag-asa, it is not expected to develop into a tropical cyclone for now. However, by Sunday or Monday, there's a high possibility that this weather system could intensify into a tropical cyclone and enter the Philippine area of responsibility. So if you're heading back home or traveling back to the city for work after the Undas holiday, plan your trip carefully. This developing weather system may bring rainy conditions to the eastern sections of Visayas and Mindanao, as well as the eastern parts of southern Luzon. But for now, this LPA remains too far to directly affect the country, but it is something that we will be monitoring very closely. So please stay updated with the latest weather advisories, especially as you travel back for the work week. Keep safe on the road and at sea, and always check the weather out before you head out. Now, in terms of the rainfall advisory, let's take a look at our rainfall outlook for today. The Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ, continues to affect parts of the country, bringing heavy rainfall over Palawan with estimated accumulations of 50 to 100 millimeters of rain for the day. Expect moderate to heavy downpours at times, which could lead to flooding in low-lying areas and landslides in mountainous regions. To our kababayans in Palawan, please stay alert and exercise extra caution. Now, avoid traveling through the flooded roads. If you're spending the Undas weekend or traveling back home, plan your trips carefully to keep yourself dry and safe. For our sea conditions, good news for travelers. No gale warning is currently in effect anywhere in the country. For those heading home by sea to visit their loved ones during this Undas season, most coastal waters will be generally calm to moderate, perfect for smooth and safe travel. However, over the northern seaboards of Luzon, particularly over the Batanes and the Babuyan Island area, the Cagayan coast, as well as the Ilocos provinces, moderate, very rough sea conditions may still be experienced due to the strong winds brought about by the northeast monsoon or Amihan. So if you're planning to travel through these areas, make sure to check the latest weather and Coast Guard advisories before setting sail. For the rest of the country, expect generally favorable weather conditions and sea conditions, ideal for those making their Undas journey across our islands by sea. Now, that is it for Weather HQ at the moment, and back to you.
Thank you so much, Pao. Now on to our top stories this morning. As the exodus for the long holiday weekend is underway, SLEX management says they have had measures in place for the increase in traffic.
Effective nung kahapon pa, ma'am, full alert na po kami dito sa buong namin, mga SMC tollways. Nakahanda na rin po yung mga emergency equipment namin, yung fire truck, emergency ambulance. Ganon din po yung quick response team.
Since Wednesday, October 29 until November 4, all roadworks have been placed on hold to free up lanes. And SLEX management says should the tollways become overcongested, they will allow free flow through the toll plazas. With the daily traffic on the highway already at 1 million vehicles, it is expected to increase by 6 or 7% this weekend.
Retired Marine Colonel Ariel Querubin urges Senate witness and former Marine Orly Guteza to come forward. On Bilyonaryo News Channel's On Point, Querubin revealed Senate President Pro Tempore Ping Lacson has sought his help in locating Guteza. He earlier expressed admiration for Guteza after the witness testified on the flood control scandal before the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee.
Senator Ping, kanina naman nag-usap din kami ulit. Sabi niya, patulong na lang, no? Kung paano mo, alam ko malawak yung iyong network. And in fact, sabi ko, I'm working on it. I hope, sa akin lang to put a closure sa nangyayari na to, he should really surface. Sa akin lang, Kasi I vouch nga, sabi ko, bumilib nga ako sa'yo, tapos ngayon nawawala ka, di pati ako para mong di ba? Napaso.
Querubin also asserts a retired Marine cannot live inside the agency's compound.
Pwede ka pa rin pumasok. Pero,
pwede, sorry, okay.
Yeah, pero kung sasabihin na nakatira ka ron o titira ka ron or somebody will take custody of you, then that is not really true kasi you're no longer with the active service.
The Philippine Navy has denied former Congressman Mike Defensor's claim that Guteza is staying with the Marines. Navy spokesperson Captain Marisa Martinez also tells On Point Guteza never requested any protection from the Navy.
Senate President Pro Tempore Panfilo Lacson called out the erroneous claim that Senate witness Orly Guteza was being protected by the Philippine Marines. Lacson posted on his X account that he verified with Marine Commandant Major General Vince Blanco that Guteza has never been in the Marines' custody. Lacson made this statement after former Nakalusugan Representative Mike Defensor told BNC that Guteza was staying with his former military unit in Fort Santiago. The Philippine Navy maintained in a separate statement that the military has no authority over Guteza as he had retired from service in 2020. This is very Halloween related because aside from missing, we also have Orly Guteza.
Well, it feels
missing
like
as well.
It feels like a case of ghosts, basically. So
yes.
basically chasing ghosts, chasing shadows, and of course, with Orly Guteza, the initial thought was that he was with the Philippine Marines, and the Philippine Navy and the Philippine Marines both denied that he is under their protection. So right now the question is, where are you again? And of course, it came from the questioning of the affidavit, the legality of it, and of course now we're talking about the content, and now that we're talking about the content, his location, of course, is what we're concerned about.
It makes you wonder why he has not appeared in any of the hearings after he appeared on that first hearing where he stated all his what do you call this, confessions about delivering the money, the basura nga as he called it. It makes you wonder bakit kaya hindi siya nag-appear after that.
It was a revealing testimony. He mentioned so many names, very detailed, from the amounts to the amount of bags, amount of money inside those bags, how many bags, how it was transported, including some of the people that weren't named in the past. So again, we have to also double check or more investigate the content of that testimony, and that's one of the reasons why we hope that he turns up really soon. So moving on here, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has ordered a government-wide project cost reduction. The president has directed all government agencies to adopt the new market-based pricing system of the DPWH to eliminate inflated costs and corruption in government projects. He said in his departure speech for South Korea that the reform is aimed to ensuring fiscal discipline and transparency. This comes amid the ongoing investigation into alleged overpricing and corruption in flood control projects.
Now, in other news, 8 Philippine restaurants get the much-anticipated Michelin star. These are Hapag, Toyo Eatery, Inato, and Casa Palma in Makati, Linamnam in Parañaque, and Kasama in Chicago, USA. Meanwhile, awarded with Bib Gourmand are Palm Grill, Kodawari, Manam at the Triangle, and Sarsa, among others. 20 more restaurants got Michelin distinctions, including Chef Don Baldosano and Chef Angelo Comsti's Offbeat Bistro. The prestigious award gives Filipino cuisine its well-deserved recognition. That is what Chef Comsti said in a previous episode of What's Cookin' here on Beautiful Day, moments before the award-winning chef claimed the Michelin distinction.
I hope it helps our tourism. It will bring in more people to try our food. And also, I think the Michelin will help standardize what's really good out there. Kasi right now, we don't have a barometer on ano ba yung hinahanap ng tao? What makes for a really good restaurant? So I think by having this ratings, we would know na this is what we should be striving for.
Yay! Congratulations, Chef Angelo Comsti. Congratulations, Offbeat. Now we have a reason to go there and shoot.
No, we always had a reason, but at the same time, again, if you guessed here, you get what you want, right? So, of course,
That's true.
Michelin stars. Congratulations to all of the winners, and of course, those recognized. And if I'm not mistaken, I think right now, I think that only covered Manila and Cebu. So hopefully, next time Michelin comes around, the Mindanao area, the Mindanao region will also be covered. But there has been a chef that did win from Mindanao, but then I think the scope of this particular edition of yung Michelin in the Philippines, the very first one, Manila and Cebu environments.
And if these chefs are watching right now, you are very much welcome to guest on the show.
We are actually inside your DMs right now.
But
Pa-reply
congratulations.
Of course.
What a
and,
great recognition.
Hopefully, you know what? We can tick them off, right? We can go to each one and see what we can do. All right.
Now it's time for our tea this morning. First cup of tea, Ellie Buendia of the Eraserheads just called 4 of Spades the Beatles of the Philippines. The lead vocalist of the iconic Pinoy rock band posted on his X account last night with many of his fans chiming in either in agreement or that the title actually goes to the Eraserheads themselves. 4 of Spades reunited after a long hiatus just this year, and their return has definitely reinvigorated their fan base. Let us know in the comments what you think of Ellie's statement.
Really?
So, is it 4 of Spades or is it the Eraserheads? People are actually saying that it's the Eraserheads,
Yes.
the Beatles of the Philippines. But I guess for this new generation, the title goes to 4 of Spades.
Yeah.
Well, that's according to Ellie Buendia himself.
Yeah, me personally, having grown up with the Eraserheads, I would think it's Eraserheads. I remember their basically regional success as well. I remember they would tour overseas.
Yes.
So, and everyone loved them. And until now, we're still singing their songs. I think for this current
I can't
generation.
take you seriously when I'm looking at that mustache. This is such a struggle for me, guys.
I think for the next generation, for this generation rather, malalaman natin in a few years if we're still singing their songs.
Yes.
Kasi the thing with the Beatles is sobrang timeless nila eh. And
It is.
and
People are still
Eraser-
singing their
Yeah,
songs
and-
until now.
And Eraserheads, I think it's safe to say timeless din sila.
That's right.
So I think we're gonna see in like a few years or so if this crop of talent, yung 4 of Spades.
But I hope we can have them on the show. 4 of Spades, Eraserheads. Always welcome to guest on our Day Mix segment. Now, for our next cup of tea, Liza Soberano says she is on the moon about her latest dream project. This comes after DreamWorks' upcoming animated movie called Forgotten Island announced its cast. Liza stars as lead voice, cast members alongside Filipino artists Lea Salonga, her, and Manny Jacinto. Forgotten Island follows the story of best friends Joe, played by her, and Riza, played by Liza, as they get stranded at a long-forgotten island. This is going to be so exciting.
Yeah, I know, and so much
Lea
Filipino
Salonga,
talent.
Liza Soberano. Congratulations to all these Filipino stars being part of this over-the-moon project.
For DreamWorks Animation.
Yes,
no? So,
right?
wow. I mean, like, it's good. I think it's a high time in general that Filipinos had more presence in international work, especially mga voice-over work.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
of course, we all, obviously, Leia is a force in her own, diba? Like, a Hall of Famer in many, many distinctions. So, yeah, hopefully this works like this. We're gonna see more of,
Yeah.
especially, and such a talented person as a Soberano.
You know, that has always been my dream, to be part of an animated film cast.
Like what role?
No, because I
Like, gusto
do
mong
dubbing,
kumanta?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything. Like animated, what they do in cartoons, right? They sing, they act. But as I do dubbing, so I always like dub for a particular character or an actress. So this time, like it's
You
my
wanna
dream
be
to
yourself.
like, yes,
Yes, I
not
get
really
that.
be myself, but you know, because you're still voicing.
No, I
for,
mean, like, don't you're not trying to dub over someone.
Yes.
You want to be the main
yeah,
talent,
that
right?
has been my dream.
Okay, and let's see if it'll
I will
come true.
manifest on the show.
This show, everything comes through. All
But
right.
that's her tea for today. And before we move on, let's just say good morning to Chair. She just tuned in,
Oh, no.
or he just tuned in, and then asking, so what is that look? I am Morticia Adams. Because my first look was not approved.
I am whoever you want me to be. Sino yung mga sinabi nga natin? Ako...
Romy Diaz.
Again, the effort was Ron Burgundy. The result is Henra Luna, Romy Diaz. Sino pa?
Bill Hader. You
Bill
remind me so
Hader.
much of Bill Hader.
Moving on. Something spooky is brewing this Halloween that we invited an expert to see whether the paranormal is right here in our studio. Don't miss the fun and the frights with Paranormal Expert Edwin Cayetano. Beautiful day. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Beautiful Day. Now, this Halloween, as the lines between worlds get a little blurry, we're joined by a man who doesn't just believe in the unseen, he seeks it.
He has been exploring the world of the paranormal for years, and today he's here to share his most chilling stories, Filipino superstitions, and maybe let us know if something spooky is lurking in our very own studio.
Let's conjure up some hauntingly good vibes with Paranormal Expert Edwin Cayetano right here on The Hangout. Beautiful day, Edwin. Oh my goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for
Oh.
joining us today.
This is honestly the interview I least look forward to. Kasi sa totoo lang,
Matatakutin
Yeah.
kasi siya, Sir Edwin.
Okay.
Kaya ako lang ang na-excite dito sa usapang ito. Lalo na mamaya pag tinanong ka namin kung may nararamdaman ka ba dito sa studio
Mamaya
at
na.
kanina sa makeup room
Mamaya
when you
na.
were waiting.
Okay.
Yes,
oh,
but
pero Sir Edwin, let's start
Yeah.
off first with kung paano ka nagsimula dito. Kasi if I'm not mistaken, ilang taon ka na naghahanap ng paranormal activity.
Well, in my part, inborn akong ganito eh.
oh, okay.
When I was a small boy,
Oo.
akala ko yung mga spirits kalaro ko lang.
Ay,
Oh my God.
okay.
Gusto kong makaharap yung pinaka-weird na itsura niya.
Okay.
Hindi naman ako kayang takutin. Nakala ko nga kasi it's only a toy na andyan sila, tapos nakikipag-usap. Pero na-experience ko, hindi sila makalapit sa akin. Yun. So,
Can you remember, Sir Edwin, nung
Yeah.
bata ka, ano yung una mong nakita?
ay marami. Nung una, akala ko,
Ano ba sila? Parang human form? Or parang monster? O anong nakita mo?
ang
If
un-
you remember.
ang una kong nakita yung, kasi pag nakakita ka ng malaking tao, pag small boy ka, ang tawag nila giant eh.
So parang
So,
kapre.
Yes, that is kapre.
Paano mo nalaman na hindi to tao, na ikaw lang yung nakakita?
Nung una, pag nakikita ko siya, sabi ko, nag-uusap kami. Sabi ko, bakit ganyan kakalaki? At saka nakatira?
Okay.
Para bang, bakit lagi ka nandiyan sa puno?
Okay.
Ang sagot niya,
Sumagot siya sa'yo.
yeah,
Okay.
ito ang bahay ko. Pag tinanong mo siya, kailan ka nakatira dyan? 100 years ago. Ganon ang mga edad nila.
Okay.
No? So, right there, pag sinabi natin na 100 years ago, mas nauna pa raw sila sa tao. Sabi ko, sino ang Diyos niyo? Yung Diyos niyo, yun ang Diyos namin. Siya rin ang gumawa sa amin. Kaya lang, kami ay naparusahan dahil may mga ginawa kami labag na hindi dapat. Yun.
So, doon nagsimula sa encounter mo with a kapre when
Yeah.
you were young. Tapos, naging career mo na yan hanggang ngayon. Yan yung
Yes.
ginagawa mo. And then you
Yes.
go around, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang sensing spirits or parang, kumbaga, parang ghost hunting, kumbaga, ang tawag
Yes.
doon.
Yeah, go
Are you
something.
okay, Paolo?
Move on.
But we want to know, because we're curious, ano yung pinaka-wild, the pinaka-unforgettable encounter that you've had with a spiritual being?
Ang pinaka-worst na na-encounter ko before, akala ko it's only a dream. Pero na-experience ko na lahat ng klaseng espiritu, nakikita ko na. Kita ko ng kapre, tikbalang. So, mahirap i-explain
Okay.
Hanggat di mo nakikita, baba. Ako nakikita ko
Okay.
Hindi ko naman pwede ikwento sa taong hindi nakakaintindi.
Okay.
So, kaso, in my experience, sa dami na nakausap ko, sila na nagkukwento na, Sir, kasi ganito gabi-gabi kinakausap ako nitong kapre na ito Sabi ko, saan nakatira? Sa likod doon ng bahay namin. So, siyempre, hindi mo ako basta mapapaniwala. Ang
Okay.
gagawin ko, tatawagin ko.
Tatawagin mo yung being.
Tatawagin ko mismo yung kapre.
Oo, yung kapre.
Yung
Okay,
kapre.
okay.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kakausapin ko.
Sumasagot naman.
Yes.
Sumasagot nga Di ba nung bata nga siya, kinakausap siya
Ang sagot ng kapre, kami yung una-una nakatira dito. Ang sagot ko, ba't ka nagagalit? Paano hindi ko magagalit? Yung malaking puno dyan, yan ang apartment namin. Pinutol nila na wala silang kapahintulutan. So, siyempre, tayo mga tao, wala naman tayong knowledge na, hindi, magpapatayo kami ng bahay. So, maraming hindi naniniwala dyan, pero marami nang naka-experience na ginagawa pa lang yung bahay, yung gumagawa mismo nagkakasakit lahat.
Okay, so ibig sabihin meron silang parang nababanggang
Oo.
espiritu.
Yes.
So, paano yan
nasisirang
ina-appease?
bahay.
Oo,
or
na-appease
something.
sila.
Yeah,
Oo.
yeah. Paano yun? Oo.
Paano nyo ina-appease yung mga disturbed spirits? Kasi kapag galit sila,
First of all, siyempre, ako nakikipag-usap sa kanila. Huwag kayong nagawa ng hindi mabuti. At ako naman madaling kausap. May mga mababait din. Pero may mga nakaka-encounter ako. Hindi kami aalis dito kasi kaharian namin to. O that's the time na nakikipag-battle na ako sa kanila. Yeah.
So hindi sila parang willing to negotiate. That's such a weird question. But yeah, hindi possible yung parang kung ayaw nilang umalis, then you come to a compromise. Magkukompromiso. Like,
Hindi, ang sagot kagad nila, this is our territory.
oh my
You don't
goodness.
have to stay here.
Okay.
Amin to. Kaso pag tinanong mo sila, kailan kayo dumating dito?
May,
A 1,000 years na andyan na sila.
okay, mag-example muna tayo ng mga mababuting spirit muna.
Yeah.
Kasi right now, pinag-uusapan natin yung mga kapre, yung mga, I guess, yung mga spirit na may malicious intent. Pero yung mga mababait naman, normally, saan mo sila nahahanap and normally, anong ginagawa nila?
Ay, para din tao, na katulad natin, maraming, alam mo na, maraming masasama, marami ring mabubuti. Right there, pag sinabi natin mabuti, they don't harm you. Para bang, sabi nila, ay, bakit ayaw nyo pumunta sa kabila? Meron din sila mga territory, kung tawagin.
Okay.
Para bang, dito kami, mabubuti kami. Ayaw namin sumama doon sa masasama. Kasi sila, na may merwisyo ng tao. Yung tinatanong natin na mabait, marami din po niyan.
Okay.
They are also protecting us.
Yeah, I believe
mas
that.
protective sila.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Actually, I believe that.
Okay.
Kasi sa bahay namin, I told you the story before, sa bahay namin
Hindi ako
talaga,
nakikinig.
merong kapre. And then we were able to, hindi kami, but yung parang psychic na dinal namin doon, kamag-anak namin
okay.
na kumausap doon sa kapre. And sabi naman niya na, I'm just here, dito
Yeah.
ako, may balete kasi sa likod ng bahay namin. So doon siya nakatira. Sabi niya, wala naman siyang gustong gawing masama.
Correct.
Gusto lang niya tumira doon. And in fact, we can be assured na walang makakapasok na magnanakaw sa bahay namin, ganyan, because pinoprotektahan nung kapre. So, ibig sabihin,
Nagagawa po nila yan.
O nitong mga beings na to, they can be bad and they can also be good.
Yeah.
Ang question ko, Sir Edwin,
Yeah.
ito kasi parang iniisip ng mga Pilipino, superstitious beings lang
Correct.
ito eh.
Correct.
Pero nakikita mo sila, so ibig sabihin, totoo. Tama ba? Itong lahat ng mga beings na to, na akala natin superstition, nababasa lang natin sa mga libro, parang mythical creatures, pero nakikita mo, so ibig sabihin, totoo sila?
Marami nagsasabi na lalo na kung walang experience, lagi mo madidig sa kanila, ay hindi totoo yan. Pero the mere fact na sinasabi mo na hindi totoo, kasi hindi ka pa nakakita. Once na nakakita ka niyan, masisya ka. And they are in control.
Okay.
Kaya ka nilang hindi pagalawin, kaya nilang hindi ka pagsalitain.
Oo.
Ganon ang power nila.
So yung mga tiyanak, yung mga manananggal,
Yeah.
totoo sila. Nakakita ka na ba?
Yeah, nakakita na.
So lahat nito, lahat ng mga mythical creatures na nababasa natin sa mga libro natin, talagang nakita mo na lahat.
Kasi when I was in summer, sabi nila, ako mismo I don't believe na merong sinasabing lumilipad. Ang tawag nila doon.
Nakalahati lang yung
Yeah,
Kalahati
oo.
lang, oo.
Kasi nakikita ko sa pelikula eh.
Oo, yeah.
Ano puputol yung bewang eh. That is
Yeah.
not true.
Ha?
Hindi po totoo yun. Yung bewang humihiwalay,
Oo.
hindi po totoo yun. Ano puputol sa kanila? Dito po,
Sa may
may
chest.
chest.
sa tiyan.
Okay.
So below yung
Yeah.
breast section.
Below,
Dito.
Dito. Wow! Hindi pala sa bewang.
No, it's not.
Dito pala.
So, yung hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na yung gumawa nun ay nakita niya. Hindi
Yes.
rin natin pwede siyang i-judge. Kasi yun lang nakita niya. Pero right now, if you're asking me, totoo ba yung manananggal? Totoo po.
Okay. Pero not in the way na alam namin. At least yung stereotype ng manananggal.
Yeah.
Okay. So, para sa mga easily scared, katulad ko,
Yeah.
Admittedly?
admittedly,
Yeah.
minsan nakakaramdam din ng siguro supernatural presence or
Okay.
tipong goosebumps bigla.
Okay.
Normally, anong dapat gawin? Like what should we expect if you feel yung feeling na yun.
Okay. Pero sa Paul, pag nakakaramdam ka, that's it. Una, hawakan ka nila sa kamay. First approach nila, kamay kagad hawakan ka nila. Titignan nila kung anong klase ka rin. Para bang sila, dire-research din natin.
Okay.
Bakit ka nandyan? Anong ginagawa mo? Parang na-amaze ka. Parang meron akong katabi. Nung una, iniisip mo puro parang. Bandang huli, araw-araw kinakausap ka na. Para bang...
Bakit? Bakit ka kinakausap?
Okay. Kaya ka nila kinakausap because, number one, ini-entertain mo sila. Do not entertain them.
But, do you do that consciously? Alam mo na ini-entertain mo sila or hindi mo alam na ganun pala yung...
Noong una, hindi mo alam dahil siyempre, conscious ka na, sino ito nakikipag-usap? Bandang uli, psychiatrist lang kinakausap mo. Bakit kami kinakausap na ganito?
So parang nagre-respond ka dun sa nararamdaman mo. Pag nag-respond ka, yun na yung parang way, ang pagbasa nila dun.
Correct.
Sumasagot ka na
Sumasagot
dun sa
ka eh.
Okay.
Don't entertain them.
Okay.
Instead of entertaining, sabihin mo na, oy, huwag mong pakialaman ang aking pagkatao, ang espiritu ko. Kung saan mo gusto, diyan ka lang. Don't stay in my house. If you want to approach, dapat you must be strong. Yun ang gusto niyang malaman eh. Bakit? Paano may iwasan niya?
Ang gusto ko malaman, Sir Edwin, bakit ba sila lumalapit?
Lahat
Meron bang energy in
Yeah.
your body na nakaka-attract ng spirits?
Are there certain people siguro na mas siguro
open?
susceptible?
May kanina off the air, may kinikwento ka about open aura.
Yeah.
So, anong
Ano
difference
makabay yung
nun sa
open
regular aura? Regular aura.
Buti lang close-minded ako dito eh.
Pag nakita niya na open aura ka, ako malalaman ko kung ang isang tao open aura.
Oh my God, am I open aura?
Katulad kanina, meron akong kinausap, di ba? Habang nagsasalita siya, ang sabi niya, ay, meron akong nakikitang bata eh. Galing dito eh. Sabi ko, no. Galing sa inyo. Din alam mo rito.
Oh my gosh.
O, yun yun.
So, alam na natin kung saan galing yung nakikita.
Okay, yung bata na
yung
yun.
naririnig ko dun sa makeup room. Okay, go.
Yung bata na yon, akala niya, dito niya nakita. No. Sa loob ng bahay niyo, kung saan ka pumunta, nandun din siya. Pagpunta mo na opisina,
Sumama.
sumama.
Okay.
Huwag mo sa akin sabihin na, ba't mo siya nakikita? Kasama mo nga everyday. Umuwi ka ng bahay, kasama mo pa rin siya. You cannot please the spirit na itaboy mo siya.
Sir Edwin, paano ba na-open yung aura nung tao? Or they were born that way? Nung pananganak sila, ganun na yung aura nila?
Meron.
Okay. Oy, gusto ko malaman ko open yung aura ko.
Wait lang.
Yeah.
Kanina, Sir Edwin, umikot ka ka. Sorry
Oo.
Yeah.
I don't think nakita mo si Poms yung lumabas.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay?
No. But of course, kanina nakita natin na we asked you to go around.
Yeah.
Tapos, may naramdaman ka ba? Obviously, kasi dito sa studio,
Yeah.
may sinasabi kami na may bata na umiikot. And
Yeah.
apparently,
Na
from one
nakita
of
rin
our...
actually ni Master Hans.
Yes, actually.
Oo, ni Master Hans Kuwa, sabi
Pero
niya
apart
may
from
bata.
that, anong naramdaman niyo po sa studio namin, sa office namin, sa makeup room?
So far, I go around eh. Okay naman siya.
Anong ibig sabihin ng
naman siya.
okay?
Ibig sabihin, good spirits sila o walang spirits? Merong spirits pero mabait naman.
Yes, mabait sila.
Okay.
Kasi kung hindi sila mabait, sa gate pa lang haharangin niya na ako. And the security guard itself, medyo iba approach niya. Yung security is open, pumasok siya. Mag-iiba yung
Parang ipinopossess? Parang ganon?
Mapoposes yan.
Okay.
Yung ang approach niya eh, siyempre, hindi naman siya dati ganon. bigla siya magsasalita na kakaiba or medyo nalilisig yung mata, that's another story.
Okay. So, go
May
ahead.
question lang ako. So, kung nararamdaman ng mga spirit pag dumarating ka,
Yes.
tapos nagre-react sila.
1 to 2 kilometers, alam nila, approaching na ako.
Ganon
Tapos
sila
kung-
ka-powerful.
Kung salbahe sila, they want you out.
Yes.
I-repel ka nila.
Pati
Tapos
address nito, babaguhin niya.
ipopossess nila kung sino man yung pwedeng humarang sa'yo na
Correct.
tao.
Correct.
I
Okay.
see.
So, na-mention niyo po may mga mababait na spirits dito
Correct.
sa Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Yeah.
And of course, since mababait sila,
Yeah.
should we find ways to communicate, to talk, para is that going to be better for them or
Oo, nakausap.
talagang
Or offeran ng
offeran,
something. Kami,
yeah.
di ba minsan yung
Minsan
iba
ginagawa
nag-o-offer, like
Yeah.
lalo pag ghost month, yung sinasabi ni Master Hans para mag-offer ka sa
Mm-mm.
mesa ng pagkain para hindi magalit. But
Okay. oo.
does that work?
For me, instead of offering, the best offer is prayer.
Prayer.
Kasi-
Okay.
Lahat naman yan sinasabi nila na kaya kami nagkakaganito. Kulang kami sa pansin. Kulang kami sa dasal. At ang patay, wala na silang power, wala na silang kapangyarihan na pag sinabi ng patay, para bang ilaw, i-off mo yan. No more power.
Mm.
Ang may power lang yung buhay na katulad natin. Na pwede tayo magdasal. Sila wala na sila.
Okay, na-curious ulit ako.
Go.
So, prayers ang katapat
Yes.
para matahimik yung mga ghost.
Correct.
We're talking about yung mga restless souls. Tama ba?
Yes.
Paano yung mga mythical creatures na totoo pala? Like kapre, duwende,
Yes.
tiyanak. Nadadaan ba ito sa dasal?
Yes.
Okay.
Nakikinig sila.
Okay.
They are good listener.
Okay.
Pero, bago mo sila i-approach, bawa katulad ko, i-encountering ko sila. Bago ko um-encounter sa kanila, I have to protect myself. Mag-pray muna ako.
Okay.
I have to shield my body bago ko sila kausapin.
Okay.
How do you do that, Sir Edwin? Yung shielding yourself. Kasi minsan, you go to a certain place or balik-balik ka,
Yeah.
at iba yung nararamdaman mo.
Yeah.
How do you protect yourself? Ano yung routine para
Or also, meron ka bang
siguraduhin na
equipment
okay ka? Yeah.
na ginagamit?
Yeah, oo. May mga equipment tayo dyan.
Okay.
So, ang sinasabi nga ng mga tao, kung ikaw ay sundalo, meron ka equipment.
Mhm.
Kung lalabang ka, kinakailangan. You must know how to protect your soul. Kasi dyan sila aatake. Mabilis silang pumasok sa ilalim ng talampakan mo. Mabilis silang pumasok dito sa ibabaw.
Okay.
Pag nagsabay pumasok dito sa bumbunan mo at sa ilalim ng talampakan mo, kaya kanilang pabagsakin.
So after mo kunwari Sir Edwin harapin yung being or yung soul or spirit or whatever.
Yes.
Paano mo pinoprotektahan yung sarili mo, yung parang i-detach mo yung negative energy after
tama.
nung investigation?
Yeah.
Kasi sabi mo, you're like sumusunod pa uwi. How do you
Grabe yung exposure mo
separate
Oo.
yourself from that negative energy?
Siyempre, halimbawa, parang sinabing, meron kang i-encounterin eh. Bago ka lumabas sa bahay, dasal ka muna.
Okay.
Okay.
Nararamdaman mo ba pag kumakapit sila sa'yo? Tapos sumasama sila sa'yo?
Oo.
Okay.
Anong ginagawa mo kapag may sumasama?
Oo.
Pag may sumasama,
Yes.
sa akin, very easy lang yun.
Effective ba yung yung, ang tawag doon, yung
Pagpag.
pagpag?
Yung iba sinasabi, ay magpagpag tayo
Oo.
bago tayo umuwi. Sabi
Oo,
nila.
gumagana ba yun?
Oo. Ang kasabihan nga daw, yun ang kanilang paniniwala eh.
Yeah.
Pero ang tinatawag na pagpag talaga, before you go back at home, kung galing ka sa sa
Salamat.
patay,
Yeah.
dumalaw ka. Magpagpag-eka tayo. Paano ka nagpapagpag? Pupunta ka sa isang lugar,
O, kakain muna,
Iiwan.
usually, di ba? O,
di ba
kain
sabi
muna
nila,
tayo.
no? Iiwan ko yung, baka may sumama rito, iiwan ko rito. Sa ibang paniniwala, okay lang yan, sige, gawin nyo yan.
Mhm.
Pero ang tinasabi talaga na pagpag is prayer.
A prayer.
At
Yeah.
ito very important ito. Lahat ng pumupunta sa patay, siyempre nakaupo ka kamay-kamay ka dyan. Sino ba yung patay na doon, ano? Pag lumapit ka doon, sa kabaong,
Oh.
remember this,
Oh.
all of you, pag lumapit ka doon sa kabaong, nagdasal ka, humarap kang ganyan sa kanya.
Oo.
Pag talikod mo, huwag ka nang lilingon. Pag lumingon ka, susundan ka niya.
Oh my goodness!
100%.
I did not know that!
Yeah.
O, ayan in case napupunta kayo sa
Yeah.
funeral, so pag humarap ka, nag-pray ka na,
Tumalikod ka
talikod
na.
ka na, and don't look back.
Don't look back.
Don't do this one, oh.
Ay, naku.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to wrap things up here. But, alam ko you're gonna be in contact with him for a bit longer. Kaya let's wrap things up with our favorite question.
Gusto kong kausapin pa hanggang mamaya si Sir Edwin, but we always end with this question.
Yeah.
Our show is called Beautiful Day.
Yeah.
Sir Edwin, what makes your day beautiful?
Actually, siyempre, pag sinabi natin beautiful, lahat naman tayo beautiful, pati yung mga spirits, Di ba? So, hindi natin sila pinipigilan. Meron silang sinasabing will. Nauna sila,
Yeah.
tapos dumating tayo. Pero isa lang ang sinasabi nila paulit-ulit. Yung Diyos nyo, siya din ang Diyos namin.
Okay. So
That's
prayer
great. Thank you
talaga.
so
Prayer
much.
talaga. The most
That
powerful
the
is
most
prayer.
powerful. Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Edwin
you, Sir
Cayetano,
Edwin.
paranormal expert and the new best friend of Anne. Okay, so when we return, I'll talk to Darius Jaire Huson, the co-founder and creative director of Repamana, about how they're turning textile waste into wearable art.
Plus, our horoscope of the day with Master Hans Kua. So don't go away. Beautiful day. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. You're still watching Beautiful Day. This is Weather HQ. In a world where millions of tons of textiles end up in landfills each year, one Filipino brand is turning waste into wearable art. Recently, Mayor Joy Belmonte made headlines when she wore a custom terno created by Repamana, made entirely from discarded bed sheets and dyed with indigo sourced from Bukidnon. The piece featured Repamana's signature Kumo technique, a beautiful symbol of transformation and circular fashion. Today, we're joined via Zoom by Darius Jaire Huson, the co-founder and creative director of Repamana, to talk about their mission to address textile waste and redefine sustainable fashion. Magandang umaga, Darius. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Paolo. Thanks for inviting me.
Darius, let's start off first with yung Repamana brand mismo kasi nagsimula ata to just 2 years ago bilang startup fresh out of college. So bakit ito naging direction mo, turning not just fashion into sustainable fashion and of course may konting heritage involved as well?
Yes. So Repamana started as a thesis collection while I was back in college. So what we do is we mainly transform discarded textiles into fashion statements that tell a story of second chances, giving life to materials and meaning to the people who craft them. So it initially started as a thesis idea, turning it into a startup idea, since realizing that textile waste is rampant, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide.
Ang ganda nun eh, the story of second chances. So yung Repamana, very unique, very intriguing yung konsepto nito. What does it mean for yung brand philosophy ninyo? Kasi right now using discarded things and ang ganda ng brand storytelling ninyo. But then you also come back and make it Filipino eh. May konting heritage weave din eh. Gaano ka-importante yung part na yon? It's not just reusing, pero making something distinctly Filipino also.
Yeah, so the brand is the story behind the brand really grounds on circularity, which is a framework that I think that we should really work on as like as a country, or not just an individual. But really, Repamana starts from re means again, and Pamana means to inherit. So we really wanted to pass on the ideology of circularity through different generations, from one generation to another. So going into the design process of how we really incorporated like being Filipino is just leaning into everyday ideologies of being Filipino. For example, like how you would look like yung from the nature, like the trees or yung puno, like as you can observe, like parang siyang bark-like texture,
Yeah.
yung kumo techniques, which is crumpled, na I would say very traditional with its classic silhouette, but contemporary in a way of how we transformed it.
Anong feeling mo when you saw Mayor Joy Belmonte wearing yung Repamana piece na may Kumot technology? And however, showing it on screen.
So really the goal is currently right now we're niching on hotel textiles. So we partner with different what do you call this? Different hotel chains around in Metro Manila to retrieve the discarded or condemned textiles from them. Then we transform them using different surface design manipulations such as like crumpling, pleating, and dyeing to elevate the material that has already been discarded into a new one.
Ang ganda eh, kasi again, we're seeing it from discarded material and of course the indigo dye and of course ang ganda ng platform that Mayor Joy Belmonte was able to give yung Repamana wearing that particular piece. Of course, when we're talking about yung textile waste, we always say that fast fashion is really problematic in terms of yung mga textile waste natin. I'm sure you did a lot of research and studying about it, especially when you're doing this as part of your thesis. Kaya gaano ka-importante para sa inyo ngayon that this is an advocacy that you push to continue being responsible, especially considering yung environmental impact ng fast fashion?
Yes, yeah. Currently, in our generation, especially the Gen Zs, our generation are really pushing towards not just sustainability, but really the circularity as well. That we are already in a climate emergence. That that there is only one Earth, and we don't have like a plan B if ever the Earth gets polluted or this planet gets polluted. So it's really like a call out there for not just for a generation but everyone who lives in this planet that really let's be responsible with of how we purchase or consume and be thoughtful and mindful when purchasing like our clothes or garments and incorporating sustainability in our everyday life.
And Dars, if I'm not mistaken, you're also working with different artisans and communities. So not only trying to be responsible for the environment, but then also reaching out to provide work as well. Can you tell us a bit more about yung proseso po ninyo and what steps are you taking in terms of your manufacturing, to procurement of resources and materials that actually help create jobs?
Yes, that's for the social aspect of it. So we partner with different communities, like vulnerable communities that showcases like local artisans and craft. So like we contact like a team leader or the head of the community. Then we collaborate with a design and we work it out with sino yung parang nearest hotel partner or hotel chain that can parang donate those textiles, and with that we lead with the design process and how it's being made. Then we transfer the process or the technology within the community of how they want to create the product. So we co-create it with them.
Okay. So what's next for Repamana? Of course, very interesting yung mga pieces inyo, both for men and women, being worn already by politicians, key government figures, and of course, sana ako na next. So when we look at the next projects and collaborations you're looking forward to, what can we look forward to? As we even see Aya Fernandez wearing a piece from Repamana.
Yes, definitely. As of the moment, we're currently doing, due to production challenges, we've been currently doing like bespoke or custom made, like one of one, like really business to consumer type of We've really wanted to, the dream really is to expand Repamana, not just accessing different audiences, not just really niching on these type of people, but really go into like a retail aspect of it.
In other words, a larger scope and larger reach. Of course, where can we see your pieces, and of course, where can we reach you for all of these bespoke works?
So currently we are on our Instagram, so you can try to message us or email us.
All right. I'll be doing that right after the show, Dars. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for joining us. That is it for Weather HQ. Dars again of Repamana. Really appreciate you, and hopefully we can talk to you again soon.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day.
That's it for Weather HQ at the moment, and back to you.
Thank you, Pao. Now it's time for us to find out what the stars have in store for us today. Let's hear it from our resident energizer and feng shui master, Hans Kua, in our horoscope of the day. Take it away, Master Hans.
Good morning! Beautiful day with me, Bilyonaryo Master Hans Kua. Ito po ang horoscope ngayong araw ng lovely Friday, October 31. Para sa mga pinanganak ng Year of the Rat, huwag gumastos para lang makisabay sa Halloween hype. Practicality comes first. Gold at 6. Kay Oksamana, hindi porket Halloween dapat matakot sa commitment. Red at 3. Kay Tiger naman, someone is stalking your social media. Either curious siya o gustong makipag-reconnect. White at 9. Kay Rabbit naman tayo, yung idea mong weird. Ang gusto pala nila, ayan pala ang gusto nakakarami. Green at 2. Kay Dragon naman tayo, may closure kang matagal nang hinihintay. Now is the time to face it. Purple at 8. Kay Snake naman tayo, keep secrets. Hindi lahat dapat ina-announce. Gray at 4. Ito naman! Care of the Horsey, ingat tayo sa over-fatigue. Baka masobrahan sa Halloween activities. Yellow at 1. Sa mga Year of the Sheep naman, malamig ang gabi kung ilalaan ito sa chill na bonding. Iwasan ang chaotic na parties ngayong Halloween. Orange at 6. Kay Year of the Monkey naman, panatiliing may ilaw ang hallway lalo na kapag madilim na. White at 7. Ito naman, kay Year of the Rooster, may gustong magparamdam pero natatakot ka. Baka multo yan. Hindi, baka admirer yan. Blue at 5. Kay Year of the Dog naman tayo, huwag magpautok sa online na Halloween sales. Baka scam lang yan. Gray at 9. Kay Pig naman, malamig ang simoy ng gabi pero mainit ang pagtingin ng isang tao sa'yo. Pink at 2. Paalala lang, ito po'y patnubay lamang dahil ang tunay na swerte ay nagsisimula sa pagiging totoo. Abangan araw-araw ang horoscope of the day dito lang po sa Beautiful Day with me, Master Hans Kua.
Thank you, as always, Master Hans Kua.
Yes,
and
sir.
you know what? My daughter is here. Wednesday.
There! Oh my gosh. Can we
Hello,
just say?
dear.
Can I just say?
Come to mommy.
Halloween.
How are you? Hello, my dear.
wala akong masabi. Wala akong masabi. All I can say is that, can I just say, the effort in our prod team
Yes.
is another level. So, she's our writer, Kali. Go follow her on her socials.
What Callie? What Callie are you talking about?
Wednesday.
She's Wednesday.
And I just want to remind everyone in our prod team na hindi naka-costume. Okay, papakape kayo mamaya. Yan. But of course, it has been so fun
Thank you,
today so
dear.
far, Kali. You look
I'll see you
fantastic.
later.
Wednesday, you look fantastic. Morticia, you look fantastic also. But of
Well,
course, we
thank
have
you.
a more realistic, relatable horror story to
Should I
talk
still
about
be in
next.
character? From ghosts of past love to literal ghosting, Dating Coach V answers haunting questions from netizens in Love Hacks.
Love hacks, we got you. No need to be sad. Love hacks, we got you. No need to feel bad.
Beautiful day to you, my darling.
Beautiful day. Thank you for having me.
It's so hard for me to get into character. But I'm gonna try.
You can just imagine me staring at your mustache the entire time. It's so hard not to laugh.
Again, I'm told I've been look like a certain General Luna.
Hindi Romy Diaz ka
Romy
nga eh.
Diaz for a certain generation.
Okay, but question and answer again for today.
Yes, sir.
And some of these are going to be a little bit scary. So Coach V is going to pick from our magic bowl. Who are you dressed as
Yes.
today, Coach V?
Happy Halloween, everybody. Well, I'm dressed up as Blinded by Flowers. Yes, it's a character that I created.
Okay.
Because these are for the women na nabubulag sa mga pinapadalang bulaklak ng mga manliligaw nila.
Yung mga madaling masway by
Yes.
flowers,
Marurupok.
by gifts, marupok.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Ang marurupok, they end up alone because they end up with the wrong people.
Hindi lang yun. Yung mga marurupok, yun yung nilalapitan talaga ng mga spirit. Di ba kanina
Ay,
sabi ni,
totoo. Talaga ba?
ni
Grabe.
Sir Edwin, pagka
Grabe
mahina yung... sinabi niya pala sa akin to off-air.
Yes. By the way, here in
Yes,
Love
Sheena.
Hacks today, we're gonna open some horror
Okay.
stories from our
Sinong
followers.
una? Ikaw muna.
Yeah.
Before we head into the Q&A.
All right.
And also, let me just say that our comment sections on YouTube and on Facebook are open. If you guys have any scary love questions
Yes.
or
Of course.
scary love stories that you want to share with us, go ahead and send them our way. Can we just say hello muna?
Yeah,
Kasi
go ahead.
we might forget. Vilma Wenceslao says, hello po sa lahat. Menchi Jose says, Happy Halloween, Ann and Paolo. Love your characters for today. I didn't recognize it was Paolo. Sabi ko sa'yo, Romy Diaz ka daw. Hindi, ako lang nag-invento nun. Doronio Julio is also tuned in. John Victor, as always, watching on YouTube, Blast TV, and Mellow 94.7 BFM. Vin Bordaje says, puntahan nyo yung Masbate kung totoo yung project na yan. That's for Sir Edwin.
Oh, mas bate.
Alam mo si Sir Edwin, pwede siya pumunta sa mga ghost flood
project,
control
oh.
project para malaman kung totoong ghost, diba?
Oh, mahanap niya yan.
Yes, that's right. So, those are the people joining us on Facebook. On YouTube, Jessie Phillips C says, Happy Halloween. And Chiquito, as always, counting down the days till Christmas. Thank you so much, guys.
All
okay,
right.
let's
Okay.
hear your question.
Moving
Yes.
on to the
So,
first story
Yes,
to, hindi to
these are
question.
stories first and then we head on to the questions later.
Yes.
Stories,
So,
okay.
mga horror love story to ng ating mga followers and listeners. So, they're sharing it to us.
Okay.
All right,
this
ito
morning.
si Maui Doms. All right, I'm 27. I dated a 35-year-old. It turns out I was just his backup, and he was also dating a 47-year-old woman.
Being a backup plan is a horror story. Indeed.
That's true.
Nakakatrauma yun. How about yours, Anne?
You don't want to be a backup. You want to be the only one. From Bea Rax, when the person you thought is your end game suddenly doesn't have a plan for the future with you, then that's the end
No, kasi-
of your game.
No, so ganito yan. So we talk about yung backup muna, Coach B. Normally, some people kasi backup sila willingly eh. Right? Like, alam nila.
Alam mo, totoo yan.
But then
Merong
they're
ibang
still
women na parang okay
there.
naman.
Oo. So, like, let's say you're the other partner. How do you deal with that? Kasi it's well, obviously, a lot of people say, oh, break up na yan. But then sometimes, kasal. Diba? So
Absolutely.
normally, how do you advise people in that case?
So two cases, people are saying yes to being a backup plan. First is if they have a fear of commitment, or second is they have a low self-esteem. Let's start with the low self-esteem. Men or women who says, oh, okay lang kahit number 2 ako, because they don't believe in their heart that they deserve love and they deserve to be number 1. But the most interesting one is the first one, yung merong taong fear of commitment. Sometimes may mga nagme-message sa akin, my love, sasabihin, Coach V, bakit lagi ang naa-attract ko may asawa na or may boyfriend na? No? So it's not really, it's because na-attract nila, but because they entertain it. Nakita mo nang may sing-sing, girl.
Hindi ka pa
Nag-engage ka pa.
umiwas.
Yes. It's because we feel like, oh, when they have really a family, they really can't go 100% for me. And maybe me, being not ready, I'm okay with not receiving 100% because even I'm scared of a relationship.
And for this one naman that I read, kung wala siyang plano for the future, should she continue?
Abay, kapag walang plano sa'yo in the future, it's like you are taking a class without graduation.
Oh.
So,
So, may effort
what is
ka,
that?
tapos walang end game.
Yes. So what is
Diba?
that? You are learning your lessons, but you are not gonna graduate from it. So if you have time to waste, go ahead. But if you want a family and to raise children, then you find somebody na may graduation ceremony.
Who has time to waste, diba? Kasi sa totoo lang, it's time is gold.
Wow, interesting to hear that from the guys
From
as
Ron
well.
Burgundy.
So, this one coming from Kate. Was talking to a guy from abroad, video calls, trip plans, everything, until his live-in partner for 3 years messaged me out of nowhere. Aba!
Speaking of.
Speaking of, so what do you do when it turns out na may tinatago pang ibang relasyon? Like akala mo the one ka eh.
I know, and it's controversial because usually it's the third party that's being chased by the legal wife. But as a dating coach, I would tell the legal wife, my love, it's not the third party that you should chase. It's your husband that should be on the leash.
Tama naman. Right? Kasi syempre, it all starts with the guy. Kung i-entertain niya yung third party, doon magsisimula yung gulo. Diba?
And my love, mapalitan man ng third party if your husband or your wife for that matter really goes around and looks for a third party, there will always a new mistress.
There will always be someone else.
Yes,
that's right.
true, that's
Okay, from Pearl Izzy, he said he was just depressed and needs space to recollect himself. She gave it, but talked to other girls. So binigyan niya ng space because he wanted space. Tapos biglang nag-entertain.
Kailangan niya pala ng space para manligaw ng bago.
Oh
Okay.
no. So how do you deal with
Painful.
that? How much space is too much space?
So I do believe that men need their space. Sabi nga natin, napag-usapan natin in the previous, they need their man cave. But or caveman. Man cave, yes. But if the
Caveman
space...
sila.
Yes. If the space takes more than 3 days, no? And especially if they didn't tell you when they're coming back, that's a form of... you call that na it's part of the biggest reason why people break up. Because that's
Okay.
stonewalling. Kapag
Okay.
nag-walk out ka, tapos hindi mo sinabi sa partner mo when you're coming back. So 3 days, that's already a lot, my love.
And I think if you give your partner space and then they started seeing somebody else, that's disrespectful. So you just give them permanent space away from
Forever.
you. Diba? Disrespectful yun eh.
I agree, I
There
agree.
you go.
Ayan,
Ron
that's
Burgundy.
the last horror story that we have.
All right, so your last horror story before we have more love questions.
Love
talaga,
questions
diba?
now.
Yes,
I thought this one coming from Shesa, I think. All right, we were dating for almost a year, thinking of moving in together. Then 1 week before our anniversary, he broke up with me. Hindi pinaabot ng 1 year. To be fair, that actually might be a good story.
You dodged a bullet.
Oo, kung ayaw na niya before 1 year, para at least, right? I don't
And-
know, is that right?
And before, you're right, Pao, and before living in. Because really, when you live in with them, your body gets attached, your mind gets attached, so it's just going to be harder and harder to live. So my love, celebrate.
Okay,
Okay.
so move on to the
Q&A
questions
na
here.
tayo.
Okay, here we go. First one, we have essay writing contest
Kasi ang
ulit.
haba.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here we go. Hi, ma'am. Thank you po for your response. I've been talking to a guy online for almost 2 months now. We've really felt a strong connection. He told me he likes me, and I shared that I feel the same. Eventually, our conversations became more intimate, with him expressing his desires and moments of feeling aroused. Despite that, he's always been respectful and considerate, never crossing any boundaries or making me uncomfortable. It's just all new to me, so I decided to stop talking to him for now. I've never been in a relationship before, and I really like him, but I'm also unsure of what to do. I honestly feel like I've known him all my life. I'd like to ask for your advice on how I should handle this.
It's ironic when she said, he makes me feel comfortable, but I stopped talking to him because he was requesting something crazy. Right? So, the point is, the reason why you said no to speaking with them again is because you weren't not comfortable of whatever they're asking.
He wasn't asking for any. He actually respected her boundaries, 'di ba?
But he was saying...
Pero
and
lumayo
asking-
siya.
Yeah, because there were requests. That's why she mentioned the
Like
word
he wanted
aroused.
to go further.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe asking for nude photos, maybe asking for like
No, never
video.
crossed any boundaries daw. Eh.
Never crossed any boundaries.
Yes.
So maybe he was still being disrespectful. Baka
Yeah.
naman she felt na, you know what, you're too good to be true. Parang,
Actually, Coach V, the thing
Yeah.
that really stood out here is I've never been in a relationship before.
oo.
Baka
Hindi niya alam yung
natakot
gagawin
lang.
niya, natakot.
Natakot siya.
What
But-
would you say to the people who haven't gone into a relationship before and considering it pero medyo natakot pa rin?
Yes. So nakakatakot naman talaga ang relationships when you're not ready. Especially one thing that really bothered me about that message is the request. There was a request right there that turned her off.
Yes.
Because if you feel that the man is safe, you will not run away from a man who gives you safety and security. So if you're not feeling unsure, it's okay. Give it time. Time is the best truth teller.
Okay.
All right, so
last
we're gonna have one last
for
question
today.
here
Ikaw,
for
Vic,
our
Okay.
Coach
Halloween
Lee.
Last
special.
question.
Okay, Paolo, you read it.
Okay.
There you go.
So this last question is coming from a certain, at least maiksi lang. Candice, it's like commitment is no longer the expectation. Having fun is the new normal. Agree ka ba doon, Coach V? Is having fun the new normal, quote-unquote, or is commitment still out there and kailangan mo lang mahanap?
So my comment for her is you're looking at the wrong room. People who are fearful of commitment and people who just want to have fun are existing all around the world. You just have to find those who are serious if that's your vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
So be in the right circle. That means if dating app is not for you, that means maybe you should go for Reto instead.
Okay.
Or a matchmaker who could vet people for you. Yeah.
All right. So for those who with any questions for Love Hacks and Coach V, of course, we
Yes.
have this. May text line po tayo. You can also join us live on TV in person kung matapang kayo.
Oh yeah, that would be so
That would be
exciting.
so good.
Yes.
Oh,
So if you've got some love dilemma that needs sorting out, we are here to help. Beautiful Days Love Hack is here with our resident, of course, Coach B, to help you figure it out. Just message us at 0927-975-1235. Give us a call or join us live here in the studio.
And of course, Coach V, before we let you go, since it is Halloween, ano yung advice mo sa mga Halloween party tonight, especially those who...
Mga single.
Mga single. Kasi yung
Oo.
problema, what you see is definitely not what you get.
Absolutely,
Like,
tonight.
kung imagine kung lumapit ako sa inyo, na ganito. Diba? This is not me. Di po ako si Roderick Paula, si Paquito Diaz. Paquito Diaz.
Okay.
Or si, General Luna.
Romy Diaz.
Romy Diaz. So
So
many things I could be.
Okay. So your question is?
So how do you approach it sa Halloween when
Okay.
everyone's in costume?
Yeah, my love, especially for the singles out there who's gonna go party, be playful, go out of character, and do not be afraid to approach people. You've got nothing to lose. You are in costume.
Yeah, exactly. It's like going to a masquerade.
No one will
You're not
remember.
showing your
Yes,
real
nobody
self.
will remember you.
All right.
Thank you, my loves.
Thank you, Coach V.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you, Coach
appreciate
V.
you.
Happy
And,
Halloween.
Ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy your Halloween. But of course, we're still waiting for Christmas because we have only, how many days before Christmas? We have 54 5.
Oh!
May pa-surprise.
May pa-surprise. Kay Paolo po yan, guys. Because matatakutin po talaga itong partner ko na to. Are you okay? Is your heart okay today?
No. Look at that. My gosh. Actually, yan dapat yung costume ni Anne na reject lang. Oo, totoo yan.
Hindi raw
Seryoso.
pwede. Yun
Next-
talaga. I really wanted to look scary
Next
today.
year,
but
my
Next
love.
year,
time
next year.
na
So
lang.
55 beautiful days
Yes.
till Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that again. All right, that's a wrap on our show this Friday, October 31. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Paolo de Rosario. Keep it classy, Philippines.
And I'm Ann Asis-Carilo. Quick shout out to my beauty sponsors, Lift Clinic and Pino Beauty Lounge. And thank you, Our Home, for our fantastic set. Have a great day and a great weekend ahead. And always remember to choose joy and spread love, kindness wherever you go. See you again next week, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Only here on
Beautiful day.